is Thursday the 6th of April. We had a full day booked at the workshop, 9 to 5. But unfortunately Andy's not well, so we're not going to be able to go. It seems a shame to waste the day. I thought maybe I'll just try and, do some of it here at home on my own. Not sure how that's going to go, but I managed to find some tools that I need. Didn't find a plane, so I think my first thing is going to be a trip to B&Q to get a plane, because seems like that's going to be pretty essential. So yeah. So it would have been easier if I could still go to the workshop, but the thing is that Andy has the membership, not me, so I wouldn't actually be allowed to go there on my own. But they have been very kind, and they have allowed us to rebook our session even though we didn't give the full notice, so that's pretty awesome. There are some over here that are like block planes, that's probably the thing. So I guess I'll get one of those. So I think at this edge I have planed enough for it to fit, but it's not going all the way down because it's still too wide up there. So I'm guessing there I just need to probably mark the bit that's still too wide and plane that down. It's quite hard work actually. Stuck. Let's try that. No, still quite a bit to go. So it's fitting now. There's a wee gap there, but that doesn't really matter, I understand, because there's going to be a trim strip over it, so you're not actually going to see this seam. This bit's still not fitting in, so I need to plane a bit more off there. But it's okay up here, and all the way up to there, it's a bit tight there, so I'll probably take a little more off there, just in case. Is that? Now I guess we need to glue it and nail it. Is that enough glue? I'm not sure. Maybe I should do more just in case, because it is the soundboard. It's going to be a lot of tension on pulling it away. And I forgot there was a gap there, so whoops, put glue there, I shouldn't have. Okay, Now to nail it down. Where shall I start? Here. Like put some up here as well. So how far in am I going to go? Close to the edge, I guess. I don't know. It's about a centimetre, so. Right, so in the middle. So I need to now, I've done my nails, I need to glue and nail this little piece in here, which I've just sanded down to fit. So that's that. Oh, right up here, it just occurs to me when a woman says, I've done my nails, it usually means something a bit different than this, hey? But here we are, so that's that. I've clamped the top because there's no nails on that. I guess, yeah, now I have to sort of use a nail set to punch these all the way in so that the surface is nice and smooth, so I'm going to try that now. Okay, just pulled a metal splinter out of my finger. That was unexpected. I've got so many cuts already. So, that is the soundboard installed. Now, I didn't do a great job with the nailing. So you can see here there's a few bent ones that I had to pull out and start again. And I've now just noticed, when I turn it over to the side, that in some cases they actually came through the side. Like there's a couple of them there, and actually in the base as well. So I guess what I've tried to do is just punch it in and hope that if I sand it over it won't look too obvious, but I guess the lesson there is I've probably put them too close to the edge. But I guess I was worried that if I didn't put them close to the edge they would show from with the trim on it, but anyway, is there any on the other side? No, the other side looks fine actually. I don't think that any came through that side, so it must have been something about the angle I was hammering at or something, I'm not sure. So luckily the back fit on very well without too much planing. I just planed a little bit at the top and that was all. So now I'm going to glue and nail the back. So I have installed the back now. I've assumed that I didn't need quite as many nails because it's not going to have the strings pulling on it. I think the nails are just there to hold the back in place while the glue dries. So I've done a few less of those. Don't think I've had any issues this time with them coming through. I mean, I've been a bit more careful with the angle that I'm hammering at, because I think it's probably to do with the fact that the soundboard, the body kind of tapers away from it, so really I should have been hammering them in at a bit of an angle inwards, but well, you live and learn. Just gonna let it dry now, probably take a wee break. So the next thing to do is get rid of all the kind of excess bits at the edges by planing or sawing. Make it all into basically a smooth box, and then sand the front and the back before putting on the trim pieces at the edge. So those are my next steps. Plane moves so much smoother on the solid wood. That's much easier. So I have flattened off the top and bottom as much as I can. I don't think it's quite there yet, but this stuff is really hard to sand down or plane or anything, so probably gonna just leave that for now. I was a bit concerned about the fact the top here isn't going to have a trim, so I didn't want to like splinter the edge at all. So that's partly why I've kind of not gone too far yet. I'm thinking maybe a belt sander might be the way to go on that. But on the back here, it has splintered a bit on this cherry veneer part here, which is not great, and there's a wee kind of nick there as well. So there'll be a trim there, but not on that side and not on this edge. The edges here, it was very easy to make those flush. They plane down very nicely. Yeah, I suppose I'm fairly happy with it. There's a few kind of scuff marks now on the soundboard, which is not great, but hopefully it will sand out. We'll see.